going to deny his pitching last game was fantastic, but I feel his skill lies in his offense.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that especially based off the last game, I was only able to catch the end of it because I was playing Benny. But I think one of the huge things about Cez is his ability to hit dingers with some of the lesser known power characters. Like as we saw in that game, Wario. But also I've seen him hit crazy home runs and stars off with Mario, which people just typically don't do.
Yeah, he's willing to go for that because I know he likes Daisy, and I've seen him Daisy charge before. He's not afraid to go for that like unorthodox charge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He is the #1 Daisy fan in the server for sure.
Vic might be up there, but C's is the definition of FIWB. And if you don't know what that means, I don't know if I can curse on Ravian stream, so I'm gonna allow that. Okay, it's fuck it, we ball.
I think Raviannn doesn't mind.
That's the Cezarito mentality. Fuck it, we ball. He's gonna just play his game. He's gonna have fun while doing it, and you're gonna get mad. Like you have to play locked in so much just to even have a chance to play C's, and it's frustrating. Every time you get an inch, he takes a mile back from you. It's so hard to actually beat him, and I've played some close games with him, and I'll take that. But like you're never. I think I was up in the last NPSS in pools against him. I never felt safe. I never felt safe, and I ended up losing that game. I didn't feel safe at all. He put up like probably I think a 4 or 5 run in on me, probably twice, and it was not fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing is he'll be up a few runs, and then he'll have some runners on, and he'll have Wario, Daisy, Pianta, or KB, or Mario up, and he'll hit a 3-run dinger. And when you're in a position like that, if you're playing against them, it's infuriating, and it is stressful, and it's hard to bounce back when Cez does stuff like that.
What stadium we got here to judge the draft? We got
my goodness!
Oh,
he's so dapper. He's so dapper.
Looking sharp.
Oh my goodness!
MattGree looking fine.
In the castle.
2 handsome gentlemen in a competitive match here in NPSS 16.
Look, C's is dressed for the occasion, but let's not at all put to shame that MattGree is dressed fine as well. Very nice. Got the Monty hat on, the glasses, the AirPods.
Yeah.
You know what Mama Buff used to tell me? Dress for the job you want.
The sweater G2. We're looking good out here in MSP today.
Dressing for the job they want. They want to be a professional Mario baseball player, and you can see it.
Oh yeah. Also, for those that don't know, this is myself, Legendary Bolt, and Ducky Dawn, and Buffcat here in comms.
The GOAT.
The GOAT right there. We got Cez over at P1, in case you didn't know, based on his Daisy pick, and MattGree P2.
Grease moving around some stuff for his stream. He's streaming his perspective. I know that. Going to be interesting to watch that back, because he's going to say something. C's just also on his own channel, just having fun, goofing around.
Oh yeah. Oh, it says streaming the game too.
Yeah, they both are.
Birdo pick there.
Oh, very nice.
And if you watch either one of them, you'll see 2 different things. You'll see MattGree's analytical calculated stream, and then you just have C's who's just having fun.
2 slightly opposite sides, but both players making their way to the draft here. And definitely gotta say, I like the team so far. They're making some smart picks, some personal picks, but absolutely some of the best players they can get.
I'm liking Gree's team so far, but I can't say I dislike C's team. I just think it depends on who he's going to put at middle infield. Pianta, all right.
I know, yeah.
I think I would have liked Green Noki there, but I wonder. I don't think Green Noki's. I think MattGree is thinking about taking Green Noki. I don't think he needs it, but I think it could really hinder C's defense. And just looking at Green's team, it's a very slap-centric team, and hindering the defense of C's could be a big play. And looks like that's exactly what he's going to do.
C's was in a win-win there. Whatever Gree decides to pick, he was coming out the winner of that interaction. because now he can grab a Luigi for free. He was happy with Noki. He was happy with Luigi. There was no loss for him, and Pianta on Castle with the short porches is still a damn good pick.
And like I think it was what Bolt you said that he's great with those fringe home run hitters. So
Oh yeah, and we're seeing that right now with that PM pick and that Wario pick. Not to mention he's got KB, Bro, and PD as well as just the big power hitters. So we're seeing a strong offensive picks from Cezarito.
I
right
mean,
now.
this is 100% a slap versus a home run team. I mean, I've seen before. I wonder if it's just anecdotal, but a lot of times you see teams lined up with home run hitters struggle because they can't get people on base. We'll see if that's an issue for C's, but if you're able to hit with all of them, doesn't matter if you're not getting people on base, if you're just launching the ball every time. So we'll see what that does. Luigi Gentleman does, I think, help C's team a lot because you have so many players on his team that are there to hit home runs. To have such a secure star, such a consistent star, if done consistently like Luigi, I think it perfectly fits the way C's team is constructed. But I also really like Gree's team with the Birdo captain. I mean, I don't love Diddy, but if you prefer to pitch him, that's how it is. But you can get that DK Chem, which I think is really valuable on a team that, besides Bowser, has no one to hit to. And I mean, I know people have been pitching to Bowser more. I don't think C's has any reason to pitch to Bowser this game with Gree's team because besides DK, no one's hitting a home run. I think Gree has to realize this and give DK an opportunity. I would put him first in the lineup with Diddy 9 to give DK a chance to hit dingers because he's probably going to be your only chance. If I'm C's, I'm walking Bowser. It's because otherwise you're basically saying slap me to death, basically.
Exactly.
And I'll hit home runs.
It's the only home run threat that Gree has on his team.
Yeah,
well,
isn't in the listing
DK,
department.
But it's hitting dingers with DK is not the easiest to do, unless you're Sandman, of course.
C's doesn't listen to the us. He's gonna do what he wants to do. He's gonna push to Bowser if he wants. Like personally, I think forcing MattGree to go Diddy is gonna help win him this game because of the blessed ball. And now he has Pianta with no chem, and Diddy's gonna be throwing the blessed ball. The ball is gonna fly a little bit farther. He's got Wario. Blessed ball is gonna help him.
Like he's going Bowser and a DK into Yoshi, then Birdo. Like I'd be putting Birdo probably above Yoshi in this case. Like, I mean, what do you guys think about that?
I agree. I would do something like DK Bowser Birdo because you put Diddy at 9, you get a chance for a DK dinger to start the lineup. You get on with DK. I go under the assumption he's going to walk Bowser, and then you immediately get 2 on with a Birdo egg. I mean, I just love having DK first into Bowser second because whoever you have third is usually going to be a star-centric character, and you can create immediate pressure just by getting the best slapper on in the game, and you have runners in scoring position for the third batter up. So I don't exactly agree with how Grease set his lineup, but we'll see what he does with it.
Yeah, whatever he's cooking up with that lineup, I guess we'll have to see play out. But
if I know Gree, he definitely has a plan in mind.
Definitely. But I think another thing to point out that's interesting from the draft was that Cez took both Boo and Dixie.
He's pitching to Bowser.
Right? Surprising,
Bleed a little bit, but if there's anyone
Cez is gonna do what he's gonna do.
If there's anyone who's comfortable playing from behind, it's C's and Sam. Those are the 2 guys that you don't want to be up on the whole game because they can come back at any time. C's hasn't even got a chance to bat. Like he's gonna come back. It's inevitable.
Maybe looking at the way things are playing right now, I'm seeing MattGree's logic. Maybe Buffcat, you said he'll pitch to Bowser. Maybe Gree's like, I know he's gonna pitch to Bowser, Swallow hit a home run.
Oh, a
With
nasty
DK and Yoshi. And now
maybe
I have 2-1 for Birdo after I
Exactly.
just hit a 2-run home run with Bowser. So right now I question Gree's lineup, and I mean he's converting with everyone, but he's executing, and his lineup is perfect. Is doing exactly what he wants.
disgusting, Birdo.
Early 4-0 lead,
Gonna score Yoshi
triple.
too.
I mean,
My God. Bad
Gree off
start
to
for
an
Cez,
electric start.
but MattGree showing the power of that analytics right there. Oh, that's
Oh my goodness! Just gonna sneak by Pianta.
MattGree with
Gree's
a
doing what he
hot
needs to
start in
do.
this game. Still no outs either. Oh my goodness.
Gree is
Gree's taking care of
electric right
business.
now. I think is Boo coming out. Look, I'm a fan. Even if you have objectively the best pitcher, if it's not working, I'm not afraid to take him out. I'm not afraid to say things aren't working right now. But does he have a replacement pitcher? Let's see.
He does. Yeah, I mean
He has Dixie.
Yeah. But the thing
He
is,
doesn't have a left fielder.
We're seeing that play out way too quickly.
Yeah,
in this game.
defense.
Especially if you're drafting both pitchers like that, you don't want to be swapping them up.
This is the This is the problem I have with PD Bro, and it's showing right now, is that the defense struggles because the other team will get Bowser, who can play second base if you need it, but you get DK, and in the first your defense struggles because you're taking two characters. You got the best catcher in the game, but then you have another guy who can basically only play catcher. And now that he has to take his pitcher out, his defense is all misaligned. It already wasn't great, and now it's worse. I think the biggest flaw of PD Bro, I think, is just the defense, and in a way, it kind of plays into the other team because a PD Bro team is all about home runs, and the opposite team ends up being about singles. And the PD Bro team gives that team an opportunity to hit singles with the bad defense, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
And looking at MattGree's picks.
Oh my goodness!
No, go ahead, Doc. Jesus.
We just kept going at the same time there. You said the two things that you needed to say. PD Bro, bad defense, but counterpoint, parking lot.
Exactly, and like that, we have yet to see Cez up at the plate. But if he wants to have a strong chance, he needs to get out of this inning.
And
there it is. Now you have the bats
picking up
rolling.
on what Ducky was saying with the singles, we look at MattGree's team, and he has some of the best slap hitters in the game. We see he's got DK, he's got Toadsworth, he's got Wallu, who MattGree is very good at using, and also seeing confidence in his Yoshi pick as he put him in the lineup above Birdo. So he's probably feeling pretty good about getting the ball down with Yoshi.
And I mean, look, a good egg. Who better to run on a good egg than Yoshi?
Is that out?
No, off the wall.
But still a great hit. Anywhere else, that's gone except for Garden.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even pulled that hard. That was pretty much down center.
But C's looking good too. Look like no worries about the score. Already got second and third with no outs. We getting a swap.
Ducky, I know you're a hockey guy, and C's is the definition of Jordan Binnington. Do I look nervous? Does he look nervous? No, he doesn't. He's still smiling. He's still going. He's still in this game mentally. And that's the biggest strong suit of both these players, is they're never out of a game mentally.
Yeah.
No, you cannot be, especially not in a big NPSS game like this, as this is loser's bracket, and whoever doesn't make it out of this game will be eliminated from the tournament.
I find it interesting that fielder swap, because KB can pull or push whether he wants. He's kind of calling them to go one way, but doesn't matter as he gets the strikeout.
Yeah, good pitch there from Gree is going to get KB out of the batter's box.
Now,
and Yoshi misses that.
Bros up, parking lot.
6-1. Cez is in this game.
That's the thing. Gree lined up all those singles to get a hit right now. 1 home run brings us within 2.
Oh, it's
Oh,
undercharged and low.
trash.
Low trads there.
Oh my goodness, you gotta charge it up too, all the way.
Yeah.
It's tech. If you're not fully charged, it's tech. So it's not even worth it.
I definitely pull the ball if I'm C's here, try and get Madge over to third.
Yeah. You got to be careful on that left side with
Oh, he's
Yoshi over there.
stealing.
Perfect.
Oh,
He gets Yoshi.
And the late manual select with Yoshi is able to snatch that ball up.
That's big.
That is. You could tell Cez was definitely expecting that ball to get through.
And Gree thought it was by him.
Yeah, there was no hand on Yoshi until like the very last second. I thought that was getting by him too.
Just pure shock on both their faces.
I mean, that's the thing with those boost laps, though. Sometimes they come out that slow that you get that extra time to manual select, and especially if you got Yoshi on the middle infield, you grab him and make that late tongue catch.
And PD exclusive double play? No.
Almost.
Great mashing.
I got Mario up with the fireball chant.
Oh, misses it.
Birdo's gonna go to third.
Wow, aggressive base running. One thing I do want to mention, as an old head here, there's a ton of people in this server who are great at base running, but there was a time for a very long time where no one was better at base running than Gree. It's definitely evolved. I still think Gree is one of the best. But
you get him in a pickle.
We don't see it as much. People like Super who are just like amazing on the base pass, but
nobody
was the OG at running on the base pass.
No, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, like back when I played, when there was only a few people on, MattGree was one of the only people aggressive on the base path. He was not afraid to take risks.
The good old muted assassin.
Oh, bad chem throw there.
Maybe he's fishing for it right now.
Oh, he could have made it at third.
Oh, he might get some bad chem. Oh, nope.
But also, a side note.
And he's safe. Mario makes it to third. Walu on first. Doesn't get any outs there. And that
as a side note, C's is also a base runner guy. And he knows the counters to it because he does it himself. He knows what he's looking for to get an extra bag and take one. And he's poised for this moment of the Gree base running.
Oh, definitely.
You gotta get out of here. I think I start here with Noki here. Yeah, you only have one, but you got Toadworth up next. You don't need it.
True.
Really start to bleed the momentum into Gree's favor, but he decides not to. Swings out an outside pitch. C's has some work to do, but anyone who knows C's knows that if there's anyone who could do it, it's him. Especially with this team.
Definitely can't count C's out of here, especially with as much baseball as we have left. This is still the not even the third, it's still the second inning.
Righty PM. That's interesting.
That is
I'm not a fan of righty PM, but I know some people what they say is that his like contact zone is more concentrated, so in some way it makes it better for home runs. I don't exactly see it. Doesn't really pay off there. Not the inning you want from C's, and a dangerous part of the lineup for Gree right now.
I think another reason he could be going righty PM is to go for that Falcon Pop, because the only other star user he has on his team is Madge. Well, also I guess Luigi.
Yeah, and you have plenty of home run prowess on your team already.
Oh yeah.
My thoughts on the PM is Boo is known for getting doubles sometimes that he shouldn't get. Wario kind of has the low trage issue sometimes and puts the ball in between first and second and short and third a lot. So if in a perfect situation, you're on first and third. And that PM pop is going to score.
Yeah, I could see it with the way his team is. It's not a very star-dependent team, and that's the thing with PM is that he's so star-dependent that if you can hold stars for him, I think it works. It's just if you can.
Yeah. Especially in Cez's case, you got a few of those star characters, and you definitely need them to use those stars to get on base, so your home run hitters can Can hit them in.
Yeah.
Going on all.
Great pitch there.
Is Bowser going to get to 30? He is! He's going to take it from him.
Not even a body check either.
He's a thief for a reason, you know?
Yep. Aggressive base running.
Ooh.
Got 3 stars to work with Birdo. You really gotta try and burn at least 1 star here. Yep.
What? There goes one.
He gets 2!
Whoa!
Huge.
That is huge for Cez. You're feeling good about that for sure.
That can be a momentum flip for sure.
Absolutely.
Drain his stars, get nothing from it.
Are there? Oh, unfortunately, just foul.
Does he go again?
I wouldn't. With Madge coming up soon, I'd save it for him. I trust Luigi's slap.
Yeah. I would not be using another star here if you're. He says, "Oh, and that might be good enough if he runs it out."
Oh my goodness!
Barely.
Did he lay up on the? He didn't even lay up on the match either. He was going full double button the whole way through.
Oh yeah.
You got to get that triple button going for sure.
And
Hey,
we
y'all
see
would not want to see my
MattGree
button.
possibly learning from that is Yoshi's got a bit of a weak arm for shortstop and switching Birdo and Yoshi.
Oh,
Barely
had
missed that one.
He had that. He had it lined up.
No, and he gets tricked up with that outside pitch.
A frame early into swinging away at an outside pitch. Oh. KB up though, can do something.
No.
Undercharged. We gotta start. We got a full charge.
I also
Please.
thought that was kind of sour, but I guess that wasn't necessarily sour. That went pretty far. Seeing some great pitching from MattGree though, able to shut out Cez's offense so far through 3 innings.
Yeah, I'm seeing so far at least. It can sometimes be a struggle with so many home run hitters. You're not getting, I don't see C anywhere in C's lineup where he has an opportunity to play some small ball. He may have to rely on a lot of solo dingers, and it's harder to hit a dinger than a single. Like, the power of a dinger is you can send 2, 3 home in 1 hit. And the way the lineup is constructed, it's going to be a lot of solos.
Oh, is he gonna
Absolutely.
get Waller? Trying to get him up on the base.
From you. Oh!
Go home! And a misinput home.
You can see the confidence in Gree right now.
Oh, and
PM's a small
slap is
boy.
probably going to score 2 more.
And Bro
Nogi's
walks
going to
by
take
for a
a
double.
second on that. MattGree enjoying that hit very much.
NPSS MattGree is one of the scariest guys you can see.
Something else, bro.
He elevates the game by like 10 steps, and it's scary to see him in a tournament.
It's completely unexpected. I mean, when we played in our round 1 match, the kind of offense I was seeing from MattGree just blew
cannot
me
believe
away.
he went for that. I cannot believe he went for that. And I think C's couldn't believe he went for that. Threw it to second, anticipating that it was bait. And he got the third anyways. Because I think if he throws it to third, Noki doesn't make it. But we got first and third now with DK.
Ooh, gets him on the inside there, though.
I go for a home run here. Home run here puts it in Mercy territory.
Ooh, but he's gonna strike out, and I agree with
That's
you.
just not Gree. Though.
In this case,
That's
you're
not
already
Gree.
up. You're already up 8 runs. If you're able to smack that ball out with DK, you could end this game early.
You're right.
Which
You're right,
is
though.
probably
Buck.
what you want to do because you don't want to give Cez the chance to come back.
Hammer Bro up. Can C's get something going?
Yes, he can!
Bro, that ball is out of here. No chance Miles catching that.
I can't even see it. I don't even know where it went. It left the stratosphere. That thing is gone forever.
That's like lot 3. Like normally it lands in lot 1, but that's lot 3. That ball's gone.
God. And we could be seeing the beginning of an offensive comeback from Cezarito here. Maybe he's catching on
Just
what
the fact
MattGree is
that
doing
was
behind that mound.
perfect.
And is Fire going to make that catch?
Gets
He
it.
loves it!
Oh my goodness.
Cez won't advance boot a second there, but will get on first.
You know, going
Wario
into,
up with Chem.
going into intangibles
Oh, he
here.
could be seen into it. Is that high enough?
Hey, he gets it.
Oh, Gree goes for the
What is
wall
on a
jump.
second?
That's an activate.
Can Brew get there? Yoshi back.
Oh, no, he's stuck. Oh, no.
He was too afraid to send early.
I think Cez got worried that Bree was gonna make that catch, and he held up Boo there, and ultimately costing him.
I want to say retrospectively, although that inning ended with only one run, I think you could see the fact that that Hammer Bro hit was perfect. I think gave C's motivation. A home run's a home run. Whether it's perfect or just barely not wall jumpable, it's the same amount.
Oh, it doesn't get that play with Wario.
I think C's needed that, but MattGree responds immediately with a Yoshi double.
But no stars here for Birdo. We're gonna see what Gree's gonna be able to do.
Perfect contact is a lot like a review in any sport. You can win it or you can lose it, and it's gonna kill a team's momentum regardless of what the call is. And perfects are a great momentum builder. It's also a momentum killer of, oh, why'd I throw that pitch? That's a barrel finder, and a bunch of other things can just rush through your head in that moment.
Yeah, for both sides. I do think, even though C's is down, I think the lack of stars on both teams favors C's because there's a lot more star hitters for Gree than there is for C's.
Definitely, especially on Gree's team, he benefits a lot more from those star hitters than Gree does. Because with Madge and PM, they're not gonna have a problem getting on base regardless of whether they have stars or not.
I could see righty PM having some issues, but
he's throwing too late with Madge though. That's the second time.
Gree's trying to get a little slippery on the base path here.
Yeah. Trying to steal with Yoshi both of those chimes just to score one more run. Interesting choice, but when you're up by 7 runs, you can be making choices like that.
See, he just needs to get his singles batters up because he needs to put his home run hitters in opportunities to score to make splash plays.
Good steal from Dixie though.
C's does it back. He's feeling it now.
Oh, a nice slap with Luigi. That's going to advance Dixie to third, put Luigi on first.
I love that confidence to steal down 7 runs because that's so detrimental.
Oh, and a big shot from Petey. That's a 3-run homer, bringing this game up to 9-5. And Says, saying, "Yo, you're not taking this mercy now. We're going all 9."
There.
Undercharge.
The same shot. KB.
We keep seeing the same thing from him, but
Literally,
Bro and Pete are starting to feel it a little more.
Yeah.
You don't need KB to be good on the TP team.
Oh,
you just don't want the Bowser team to have it.
I think he might have had that with the dive.
Think he definitely did.
It's definitely risky, but
I would have gone for that.
I think he might have had that. Yeah.
Remke, am I tapping the sign or no? You tell me. You hear? Tap the
I
sign
don't
or no?
I don't even think that's tap the sign worthy. I think that's plain old. You dive for that, whether you know early dive exists or not. I think that was real. I don't think it was that close, to be honest.
Full count. It's gonna walk, Bro. Smart decision.
Great discipline.
Not getting too greedy with Bro and taking that ball forward to get on base, and a solid slap from Boo.
Again, I think that dive gets there.
I agree. I think he could have dove for that one too.
Potential Grand Slam opportunity here with Wario with Boo Chem. Does he also have Chem with Madge? Oh, right in the middle though. That's gonna score Madge. Gonna hold up Bro on third. This is a 9-6 ball game.
No stars though, correct?
Real quick, who's his backup pitcher?
No stars for either side.
I bunt here. No stars. No stars. Righty PM. I 100% bunt here.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Plays are hype.
Want to get double played.
I feel like righty PM is one of the worst bats out of all the viable characters. I think you definitely bunt there because you bunt there, you score, you take out Diddy for the game. And who's his backup pitcher? I don't know. I'd have to look. I guess Green Noki, but that messes up his outfield.
I mean, Diddy Kong is Walmart brand Noki.
Oh, great play from Cezarito, manually selecting PM, making that jumping catch, and getting Noki out at first. Exactly the kind of defensive plays you need to be making. If you're in such a situation, you can't allow.
Oh my goodness, Green getting another late switch on me. It's absolutely crazy that Gree has done that twice to C's.
Oh,
The move comes
taking the lead
in.
there.
Can we
Big
get the
brain
Spider-Man
play.
pointing meme somewhere? Someone Spider-Man pointing meme. Now you got PV now with an opportunity to put 2 on the board.
Oh, doesn't expect that.
That was a pitch.
Oh,
he
he
gets
can't
strike
see
out.
that
Aggression.
outside in.
Take some balls to pitch.
Are we gonna see KB making a move here?
You got to get it right at some point. C's
I
known
think
for the
he's still
KB.
charging a bit too late.
Undercharge KB is just hype though. He can do it.
He's asking
you're
him
gonna
to pull
undercharge
the
someone
ball. He's saying, "Pull the ball. I dare you."
Oh, that's a big shot from KB. Finally making it work.
And
Ball is gone.
That's a heave-on, swamp doggy. Let's get after it, C's.
9-8 ball game. Bottom of the 5th. Cez actually making the comeback here. Finally catching on to MattGree's pitching. And if you're MattGree here, you either got to change up your pitching or figure some stuff out defensively, because Cez will make the comeback for sure.
Well,
we got 3K. We got 3K going on now. I wouldn't be surprised to see 3K make some big play later, big splash play. We'll see.
With the Diddy Chem, you could see a Donkey Kong or a 3K exclusive play.
True. Oh, I don't like Boo in left field. That's tough. That's tough.
Questionable.
Anytime I see Boo in the outfield, I know things are not going well. I feel like there's got to be something better.
Nasty Yoshi hit.
Am I crazy for thinking you should just put Wario in left, move the PM to short, and put Madge on second?
I'm thinking
KB on third.
I would put Wario in left and move Bro to the middle infield. I think could be a viable choice.
I bunt here. You have a chance for a body check if it's too late. I don't love Birdo's slap. There's no outs. It's a close game, 7th inning.
Did he get there? Madge gets it.
Magical catch.
Gree very aware of the situation though and gets all of his runners back.
Oh, that ball's
gonna land.
Nice bio slash.
Aggressive.
With the laser that decides to pull back.
Testing the waters.
If C's just stayed there, Yoshi would have gotten out at second, but the fear of that run at home, it's hard to not bite that. Man, I think Gree realizes that, even though he sent Yoshi.
Oh my god, man! He almost gets DK on third, but DK managing to slide back in safely.
Yeah, Gree doesn't get dunked on for the double play there. Diddy Kong doing what he does best.
You gotta love that.
Second base.
You gotta love the outcome of that inning if you're C's. There were bases loaded, no outs. You gave up 1 run. I mean, that you take that any day.
Absolutely, it's hard to ask
close to the game.
That.
Yeah, that's just a tiger, not a noble tiger, but he does get the tiger. No, bunting is just not hype. No one wants to be the guy that's not hype.
Though.
Very winnable for C's here with Boo up.
That star is much needed on both sides. That's gonna get through though. Cez will take that star.
Now Wario can do something, and you have the star behind with PM.
Oh, that's
that star is huge for PM right now.
Perfect shot! Cez tying this game up with another massive shot with Wario.
I'm not gonna lie, I jumped out of the chair a little bit for that one.
Unreal. What a game this has been.
Looked grim very early for C's, but we're here at 10-10.
And only a couple innings left in this after Cez finishes up here. Gonna go into the 8th and the 9th. Perfect shot. Birdo doesn't make that. I think that was the best outcome, because if that perfect was popped up, that's probably being caught by Toadsworth.
No, I think that with how short center field is at Bowser's, I don't think it's going over. It's probably hitting the wall. You're getting a double. Either way, I don't think the low trad is that impactful. I think it's the difference between a double and a single. And PM's getting on third anyways here. So...
I don't know if you guys have been watching Gree since the Wario Perfect, but he looks pissed and very uncomfortable right about now.
Oh, and stealing with Dixie. That's gonna piss you off a bit more if you're MattGree. Luigi again. MattGree forgetting that that's exactly what happened last time. And bases are loaded for PD up.
The composure of Gree has completely changed from the beginning of the game. He's definitely shaken right now, and how could you not be? I mean, the momentum has shifted completely.
Big shot! That won't be out. That'll be off the wall. PD gonna back up to first.
Chem
on third, and there's still only one out in this inning. Cez making a huge comeback.
Oh, this is his guy.
In the first 2 innings.
His guy right here. Name brand. Picks him every single time. Looking for the lead right there.
Aggressive.
Oh, right up the middle, my God.
That's a run. A run's a run. You don't want to put it in the center field every time.
We take those, and we got a start for Matt.
Is he gonna use it? He is, but it'll be caught by DK.
3K.
Just a casual 39 hits so far, you know.
Green gotta lock in here. Gotta put up at least 3 runs to tie this game, 4 to take the lead. And with no stars at this part of your lineup, you're relying on slabs, and that's exactly what you got to do.
That's big.
I was joking earlier that Sam and C's would be the football game that we get to watch tonight. But this is a football game. Certified football game here.
We got a big football game for you guys tonight.
Oh, that is brutal.
Interesting choice.
C's almost looks confused at how that happened. And now you have bases loaded, no outs.
Do you
charge?
Kind of dangerous considering you got that ball's gonna get down. He's gonna score too, probably. Ooh,
huge.
That walk that C's did not want to do, and you can see that through the camera. But
yeah,
it could end up costing him.
I mean, with Yoshi up right now into Birdo with 1 star,
you're
looking in a pretty good position if you're MattGree here.
He's managed both of them not to be tired right now. Very high level thinking on the pitching.
Giving him a chance to go back. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, just misses that. Wow. Oh, Cez not happy with that pitch. And, it's going to be a double play. Yes! Putting 2 outs instantly up for Cez.
Do you star here?
I don't think you can. You can't realistically. You want to save it for something or try to win a star chance in the bottom. You want the start for Noki.
You have 1 more inning. I mean, a good egg can score that run. Bring it on third. I can see it right now.
Mario gonna make that play. No, he's not even gonna try the dive. Bro going for second, gonna turn back.
He might have been in there, but not worth risking it. You're trying to get some insurance.
I don't think he was getting there. I think it's a smart play to go
with either that early dive or the late dive, he might have been able to make that play, but definitely risky.
Oh my goodness, and Yoshi finally can't get a boo hit.
Wario up again.
Taking strike.
You think this guy's top 8 with how Cezar's been hitting with him?
Big push, but not enough. Mario's gonna make that play. Bro advancing to third, turning back to second. Mario's got a
spell warning track without Wario.
He's been charging with right EPM this whole time.
That was the pitch he wanted, I think.
And has been getting good contact too, which is not easy with right EPM. I mean,
absolutely not.
His pocket pop is good because his whole bat is sour.
Save on second. Wow.
The quick reactions to get back. The hidden roll.
Big slap from Dixie.
I think that's going to score.
Send it.
Too slow though.
22 hits, both sides, a run separates them, 1 star for Gree, last try, 3 outs to get 1 run to keep the dream alive.
Gotta score at least 1 to tie this game up and hope to advance to extras. No, KB Macken making a bad play there, Says unhappy with that. I can't, but I would have done the same thing, probably jump left, even though all you need to do is jump straight up to make that catch.
I don't want to say it, but Yoshi would have provided way more value than what C's has gotten out of KB so far right now.
Oof.
This Diddy at bat is huge. It's not who you want to be up, but if you can get
Just-
on with him.
Just avoid the double play. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
You managed to get on base here with Diddy. You got a big star opportunity with Noki to try and score Mario at home.
He's just pitching a little scared here. 3 balls already.
Oh, that does it!
There it is. That's what you needed if you're a Green fan.
Oh, man. Green manages to make this star land with either Green Noki or Toadsworth. Whoever he chooses can possibly
You
score
gotta
Mario
be
and tie this
patient
game up.
here.
That's
There
gonna
it
do
is.
it right there. Mario gonna advance. Mario's going home. Diddy going second. Green Noki going second. They'll all be safe. Green ties this game up top of the 9th. That one
Oh
star
my god.
coming in clutch.
Green's got the energy back.
The game's within his hands right now. 2 on,
Oh, sweet
second
on the
and
outside,
third.
Toadsworth.
Baby, too short.
Ooh, barely misses
Bowser
line.
looming on deck right now. It is not good for C's right now. He's got to get Toadsworth out here, but even then, he's not out of the water. Full count. They're gonna be going. He's not sending them. But
Oh,
it's a great-
perfect shot from Toadsworth. That's gonna score 2 more for
You gotta start to...
He gets it!
Oh my
the
goodness.
safest second. Oh my god.
Who's
tired. He's still pitching though.
Oh, that's
That's
gonna,
gonna get down. Toadsworth might score on
Toadsworth is
that.
gonna
He will.
score.
And Greed taking 3 runs.
One thing I have loved from this game, this has been an amazing game. You have seen it in both of them as the score has gone in both of their favors, been climbing in both ways, is that they have both been aggressive in how they have been played. They have not played scared.
Is that gonna make it? No, Luigi's gonna stop 2 more runs from going across the board.
These guys, they are both oozing confidence. They are both playing their game. I still believe that C's has a chance here. He is. This is anyone's game still.
Big
What a
star chance for
crazy
Luigi
game this has
too.
been.
Bones
Green,
ring and
you-
C's.
You can't be messing up and walking him in this at bat.
You're just sticking down.
Oh,
no,
a
stick
great
outside.
slap hit. That's gonna get down.
It's down.
And says we'll take that star, which you absolutely need if
You
want
gotta
to
pitch
tie
to
up this
Petey here.
game.
You gotta pitch to Petey here. Oh,
Oh.
Yoshi has been such a factor for Gree.
KB up, Madge with a star though. It's not over.
What is he? What is this? What is this coming off the mound here?
Yeah,
Yeah, some weird controller stuff. Something maybe with MattGree. Don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't expect C's to steal here. I'm going for a home run here. I don't care where Luigi's on first or third. I want to send them all the way home.
It could just be a take your time thing.
Oh, that's probably gonna be off the wall. He's not gonna make
Off the
a
wall.
play. Luigi. Oh, I think Luigi had third there. He's got.
I don't think
not
he
the
did.
Fastest, but he.
I don't know.
He
I
could've
don't
gotten
think
there.
I don't think you take that chance. You take that chance and you miss. It's a gut punch, and I don't think the risk is worth it. Because a good Mad star here, whether Luigi's on third or second, doesn't mean a damn thing.
Oh, that's
Oh.
just foul. And that star gets burned.
Madge still a great slap though.
No, that's popped out. Mario's gonna make that play.
Down to the final out. He needs
Possibly.
3 runs, but you got.
You just walk.
There's
away.
no way you pitch here. You can't hit your way.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna walk bro here. Not gonna.
Slap your way to 3
that 3-run
runs.
shot opportunity.
Damn
Oh,
it!
back it with Boo! It's off the wall! He scored! He misses the ball!
He's gonna score!
He's gonna tie this game up! Oh my god!
Holy shit!
High
Incredible.
up after that. How can
What
you
did I
not?
just
An
watch?
excellent boot tech. That's not a home run, but that manages to score 3 runs off of
Brutal.
bad defensive play from Mario not being able to snatch that ball.
Absolutely brutal dive by Mario. I think he limits it to 2 runs if he doesn't get that weird dive with Mario there. But
How
now
do you
you're a
come
hit
back?
away. You gotta get this out.
Oh
2
my
strikes. You have 3 balls to work with.
Perfect slap
Perfect
up
up the middle. Oh my
Jesus,
god.
go
That's
in.
gonna score a Boo. And Says manages to take this game in the bottom of the 9th. Absolute madness.
Holy shit! What did we just watch?
My god.
That is one of the
My
most
God.
incredible games of Mario Baseball I have ever seen.
Instant
Absolute slobber knocker of a game.
Instant classic game. You're gonna be telling your children about this game for sure. It's that crazy. It's that wild. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ. But as Ducky was saying earlier in the game, both of these players showing us an absolute masterclass of how to play MSB. Just excellent offense, excellent defense on both sides.
It's a casual 53 hits between the two of them. 53 hits and 31 runs. You know, the normal things.
I mean, look at it, 26 to 27 hits. That game was as close as can be. I mean, Mario doesn't miss that dive right there. It another run maybe doesn't score. I mean, that really did come down to the wire.
Yeah, I do think Super's right in the chat that I wouldn't personally be pitching to Wario there. Knowing my hopes are on the line.
Yeah, with PM up next, but even then, you had an 0-2 count. You got to throw an unhittable pitch there at an 0-2 count with a single to score. You got to at least. You have 3 balls to work with. You got to at least throw one to get him to chase. In my opinion, I can see the walking now. I didn't see it until it was mentioned, but you can't throw a hittable pitch at an 0-2 count where a single wins the game. You can't afford to do that. You have 3 balls to work with. After the first ball, sure, throw it in there, but it's an 0-2 count. It's your perfect chance to throw a ball. And he gave him something hittable.
You throw 4 balls there, in my opinion. You C's is gonna swing at one of them. I almost guarantee it. You just throw 4 balls.
But I don't think that was ever his intention. I think if he was going to walk him, he was going to walk him the whole way. I can see the walking, but with how intense the game was, I don't think walking was on his mind. I don't think he saw the foresight of, righty PM is up next with no stars. I don't think that was on his mind. But nevertheless, I mean, a game for the ages for sure. I mean, back and forth both ways, down to the absolute wire. Home runs out the wazoo, hits at the wazoo. You never knew. Throughout the game, you're like, Gree's got this, C's has got this, and then C's right at the end comes through.
I mean, being at the neck pretty much the whole game, except the beginning of that game where MattGree had a big lead and Cez not being able to do much offensively, but managing to come through in around the 4th or 5th inning to take the game in the bottom of the 9th.
That was just an ineffably good game. That's a big fucking word for me, but there's just nothing really you can say to describe how that game ended. It honestly, like, it's just life-changing baseball, if you will. not really, but it's just a children's game.
Kind of for sure. Like, the next time I'm feeling down on my own performance in MSB, I'm going to come back and watch this game to remember how it's done.
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
gonna upload this one. Holy fuck!
Masterclass.
That was a
for
crazy
both.
And to respond to Walrus's comment, because I did say there was a chance before with bases loaded where DK if he hit a home run, he would have led to a mercy. And Walrus says, does Gree win via mercy if he charged with DK that one inning with 2 outs instead of a slap? And I just say, you know what? When you get a game as high scoring as this, there's inevitably going to be what ifs. What if he doesn't hit a home run? With how C's is playing, what if he hits a home run and C stops the mercy from happening anyways? I mean, there's so many what ifs.
Like, what if?
I almost don't want to be put in a game like this, because in a game as high scoring as this, there's so many decisions to be made that you can look back on that you just can't do it. You just gotta play. You can look back on. There's a dozen situations we can look back on this game for both players, like throughout the whole game. That's what happens with high scoring. With high scoring is a lot of opportunities, is a lot of decisions. I think both teams played great, and C's just managed to edge it out right at the end.
Like, you come in with a mindset with the Bowser team, knowing you're going to have to slap the ball around, and it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy in that type of way. That Gree was saying, I'm going to have to slap this ball all around if I want to have a chance to win. And he knew that he had that up on number one on the list, like, keys to the game. And he had to slap it, and he didn't want to go for that ending because he came in, the slaps were working. Why change from something that is working?
Yeah. True. His DK that game, especially the slaps, he was pretty much landing every single one.
It was automatic. I mean,
yeah. To try and change up from what's working out and being successful to try and make a big change to say slap with DK and try and knock it out is maybe not the best decision.
He hits that single and he scores a run anyways, and the inning keeps going. It's like maybe if you have runners on first and second and a slap just loads the bases and a home run leads to mercy territory, I say sure, but when a single scores a run and singles have been working for you all game, I don't disagree with the play. I saw it. I mentioned it as a possibility, but Buffcat, you said immediately after I said it, that's not how Gree plays. And you got to stick to your guns. I mean, I've been watching other games in this NPSS, and a lot of the failures I've seen come from other players is you can almost see the doubt in their decision making, whether it's an at bat or a pitch. You can sometimes see it, and not once did I see that from Cesar MattGree.
Yeah. No, they stayed focused and they stayed locked in that entire game. They didn't give an inch once in defense or offense. And when you don't do that, and you have that kind of mindset in this game, you get this kind of outcome. You get a crazy game like that.
Walrus, I did say he should charge, but Buffcat immediately said that's not Gree, and that made me think differently. I agree. Like, I thought that because that's what I think, but Gree's game isn't that, and even I can see it as viable, but like I said, these players have their play styles and they stuck with it. Yeah, and when you score 16 runs, your play style isn't what lost it. That's a game where you kind of just have to tip your hat and be like, I got outplayed, just barely.
You got here by playing your game. It's very hard to change it in this scenario.
It is.
You are so close to what you want to do, and that's win the championship. You're so close, and it's going to be hard to sit there and change your game and know that you have to do something differently. And the clip that's going through Gree's head. That's just not how you play the game.
It's hard to say that either player made wrong choices here with what they were doing, especially regarding their play styles. Like, I mean, you look at what happened in the bottom of the ninth there when Gree was pitching and Cez was up with Bro at the plate, 2 runners on, and a chance to tie the game up with a Bro home run shot. But I mean, like we were saying, Gree probably made the smart decision by walking Bro there, but there's no way you can expect that kind of boot tech shot that Cez did right after that. You just can't.
I didn't expect him to tech, and even if you expect him to tech, do you expect such a great hit right on the wall, right on the foul line like that? I mean, it was about the only thing more perfect would have been a home run. I mean, that's about the best hit you can get. That's not out of the park. I don't. The only fault I see with Gree's play, the only fault I saw with Gree's play in the ninth was that weird Mario dive. I'd have to see the replay. I don't exactly know how it happened, but he kind of dived at nothing, and I think that led to 1 extra run scoring, which would have given Gree a little bit more leg room in pitching to not give up the lead. But besides that, decision making, I mean, in a 16-17 run game, like I said, we can be looking at decision making forever. That's just the nature of it. You can't do that.
I definitely do think Gree did outplay C's for most of that game.
Yeah.
Gree just didn't close the door when he needed to. He had multiple opportunities to close the door and just couldn't get it closed. C's stuck his foot in there and kept that door open until he shut it on Gree.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I agree. Look at like hindsight. You don't pitch to Wario, you leave it to righty PM. But I mean, this game is so crazy. The stakes are so high. I'm not even. And look, we're all human beings here. I'm enjoying an entertaining game, and I'm too focused and locked in to even realize the opportunity that you could walk Wario to get righty PM up, who I mean is the last person you want up. That's it takes a lot of guts, or not guts, but a lot of foresight to be able to notice that in such an intense game with like all those runs scoring. I don't expect most people to notice that. Obviously, it was the right play, but I don't think it's as obvious as it may look in hindsight. That's a play that would take some foresight to walk, basically a singles hitter.
Especially when it's Wario and like 99% of the time you're playing net play. That is not a character that you're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both players, the decisions we are questioning is what makes them them. Like, we want to question the Gree charge. We want to question C's not walking Bowser. but that's what makes these players special.
Yeah.
And they stuck to their guns. They did the things they did well. And at the end of the day, we got a fan-fucking-tastic game where Gree unfortunately had to be the loser. There had to be a loser in this game.
Yeah. I think that's the easiest thing we can call out on in terms of Cez messing things up in this game, because that Bowser shot in the first inning is what led to Gree just picking up that momentum and scoring 4 more runs on top of that to take 6 runs in the first.
I mean, I've seen some great games already in NPSS. I don't see a game that has topped this one, and I don't see a game that will top this one. I mean, I think you could. I'll put my bet down on this being the best game of this NPSS for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, high scoring, back and forth, seeing the players and the way they play in such a vivid way. I mean, what else could you have asked for from a Mario baseball game? Home runs from, Wario, from everyone. This game had everything you could have asked for.
And to top it all off, it had everything you asked for. And then the face cams, they were both dapper. They were both super dapper.
They were top shelf for sure.
All right, well, we could talk about this game for actually hours about the hypotheticals of each scenario. If you want to run a nice video on YouTube, there you go. You can do a big, deep breakdown in that game.
Do a John Boy breakdown on the best NPSS game of all time.
If you're a Melee fan, you can also break it down like you're a Walt video. If you're a Melee fan. If you're not, I recommend watching Turn Down for Walt. Great videos. Other than that, thank you, Bolt. Thank you, Ducky. Thank you, Buffcat. Y'all were a beast. You guys it was a great game to watch. It was a great game to listen to. So appreciate y'all coming in. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, top 6. Be here. This channel here. I had a lot of fun doing the top 24 matches. Hope we got more. Anything you guys want to say before we end it?
Yes.
What?
Uh-oh.
One more second, Nugget. One more time. I think he lagged out.
Yeah, we may have lost Nugget there. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed these games and our commentary on this last one.
We're gonna do
thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're gonna do some highlights. So if you want to watch the highlights of the last hour and so, you can tune into that. If not, thank you for watching. Take care. As I always say, adios and goodbye.